You know, I do wish my healing options were a little bit better than works and basically may as well not be in the end game. Yeah, shadows are overpowered, and that's why I have so many blade chips in my deck. But if you end up in a situation like I just was, where you're not drawing any of them, well, then you're just hosed. They can go anywhere, attack from any angle, and oftentimes will force damage by just warping into you. So they're not fun to fight, they're not fair to fight, and I don't like them. Suffice to say, why couldn't I move? I literally could not walk right there. Alright. Yeah, needless to say, if you're not prepared for shadows, you're not prepared for the end game. Yeah, that's actually going to be useless. Okay, I should get rid of one of them. Whoops. I meant to walk around to that so I can walk that to where it belongs. It's almost underwhelming when it just moves me that little distance, right? Oh, good. For a moment, I was worried. I love forced damage. It's my favorite. It's reflective of such a good design. Yep. Does sweet nothing. Does roll count as a blade? No, of course she doesn't. I was doing it for the healing. Because right now, all I can do is stall. Because that's battles against shadows. Just in a nutshell. Just... Oh, good. I have one that's not powerful enough to kill him in one shot, and I can't actually reach him there. Do you guys get the impression why these guys weren't allowed back in the franchise? I hope I've demonstrated that. And no, the flamethrower doesn't work either. And of course, when I need them, I'm not drawing anything that could be remotely useful. I legitimately do not know if this will do anything. Oh my god, it's immune to the Guardian statue. I hate shadows so much. Thankfully, Proto-Man is a sword. So now, if I can just draw one of my blades or yo-yos, I can end this. I actually thought I went pretty blade-heavy in this deck, but it's bound and determined to not let me draw any of them. Once again, you see why they weren't invited back in future installments. Again, I'd argue this is a good dungeon overall. Just shadows really needed to be nerfed. And surprising no one at all, I of course drew a sword right in the first round when there were no shadows involved. I've been using Time Bomb 3. Wait, did I not go that way? Now I better double check. Thankfully, if it's only these guys, it's a much more manageable kind of experience. I mean, on the whole, blade weapons in this game typically actually have very high damage output. So I kinda get the mentality behind it, but shadows are just so overpowered that it really becomes a problem. There we go. Well, upside to this is I actually get 2 blades this time, so it's a little less obnoxious. But they still put me on ice panels, so it's still pretty obnoxious. Actually, we got the bit we needed for that past room. Am I going to worry about it? Maybe, maybe not. 93. This is deemed to be a sick, sadistic joke. And I don't much care for the punchline. Yeah, like I said, they'll just warp into you to do damage to you. Because they really don't have much else going for them. I'll be honest, it's insanely frustrating at times. I can handle most things just fine. I think shadows are probably the worst threat we'll encounter in this entire dungeon up until the final boss itself. Poison face, ooh. I think it was this one? Yeah, there we go. There we go. And that should put us back on the right track. Wait, I just went backwards. That was a lot of damage one flamethrower go, though. I forgot that when you double back, you actually have to go through the gate again, so I ended up kind of going ahead of myself there. Upside, back on track. Thankfully, dealing with those guys is pretty manageable. The Kunai guys really aren't bad at all. 271. Thankfully, with chips like Gutsman, you can just destroy their field if they get out of hand. Remove their ability to regenerate from damage. Went the wrong way again. Alright. Let's get back on the right road. I really hate Raton viruses. Now the tables have turned, you obnoxious little rodent. You can't hurt me in my Elekora. Alright, back to full health. I generally think 2 or 3 healing chips is enough. If you carry more than that, you're gonna end up in a situation where you're always getting nothing but shield styles. And if you really like shield style, that's fine. I think shield style is really good. But it'll happen that way if you let it. Using net addresses as a way of explaining how this particular mechanic works, I think, is actually a really interesting abstraction. Power up. Nothing else to power up except Rapid. Which, once again, you cannot see. And that's okay. Gut Style gets a small rebalance, actually, because of that. Let's get rid of the hand first. Oh, come on. That definitely made contact. Sweet mother, I hate these guys. Generally, I find moving as little as humanly possible is the best answer for it. Come on, stop! That was lucky. And we all know why this is a thing, right? Like, we all know this is weeabooism. This is mighty Nippon Ichiban, the sword is pure pseudo-philosophical nonsense. I make a joke about bringing a sword to a gunfight, but it's just moot at this point. Path first. Oh, good. I'll make up for that one I had to use earlier because of how annoying those guys are. I reiterate, Battle Network 2, great game. Shadow's terrible enemy. 201. Check this one first. Bug frag. Funny enough, those things are more plot relevant than you might know. Maybe I can make it work. Nice. Just gotta be quick on the draw, I guess. $201. I did it again. I've beaten this game. Who knows how many times. And I still end up making that same mistake. We can get through here, we can get to the top. Right, good luck. Ah! What are you guys doing here? Must delete MegaMan. Delete. Delete. I don't think talking to them do any good. Yeah, some kind of auto program. Man, I think I can take them. I got all their data before. Let's take care of it all at once, then. Let's rock MegaMan triple battle routine set. Execute. Now, thankfully, all at once means not all at once. Because we'll actually just get to pace ourselves for this fight. We are perfectly equipped. Whoops. You know, I'd be upset, but there's really no need to. In case their HP totals haven't tipped you off, we're fighting the V1 versions of these guys. Yep, we are fighting them at their absolute weakest. So really, this is less a boss refight and more of a look how far you've come moment. Yeah. The Airman nothing. His weakness is everything now. Now Airman V3, that might be a worthy challenge. Oh yeah, I have a fun story about this guy, and I mentioned it a little bit earlier in the game. Quickman appears in the Kotobuki area on the net, and if you encounter him, you'll very rapidly encounter him until his V3 iteration is harassing you. Now, the thing about his V3, well, it lives up to the name Quickman. Quickman is insanely fast when he's in his V3 iteration. So fast, in fact, that I legitimately thought my game was lagging when I fought him here. Because he was so slow by comparison, because I had adapted to how fast he would move in that battle. Strange but true facts. And that should do it. And Toadman is as Toadman. Cutman is as Cutman ever was. Not that big of a threat. Kind of a good summons chip, though. It only hits one particular spot, but of all the weaknesses a summons chip can have, that's really not the worst of them. Pretty much used up all my cut puns last time, though. So, it's the price we pay. Here, Cutman, have another thing in your path. I think he'll probably destroy it. Nope, nope, he'll just stare at it instead. Let it hit him. Whoops, I thought that hit me. Well, alright. I'll leave the rest to you. The rest. EV. Can't tell if he was trying to make a joke there or not. Is this the same place as before? Doesn't look like we accessed the top floor's network. The program's working normally. Has something changed? Could be the elevator. Alright, check out for a bit. Roger. It is, as a matter of fact. Now, as you can see, each one of those bits that we messed with corresponded to unlocking additional floors, which we could have used as different shortcuts to get to different parts of the actual dungeon. But there's only one place we want to go now. All server power, focus on the server number 00. Bug fusion, standby, okay. Now, our secret weapon, the Super Navi, will be complete. At last, the world is mine. Begin the bug fusion. I like the little cartoon bomb he had on the screen there. What was that shock just now? Land, whatever that was, is increasing the radiation level. Any more and it'll go over 50,000 times normal. Danger, Land. I know, but we have to go. We have to stop Gospel. MegaMan, let's rock. Whoops, not going that way. Nobody's here? Darn, must not be the spot. Ah! Lan! Ah! The radiation on the door is 50,000 times overloaded. Darn. MegaMan, you know what to do, right? We can't give up. Gotta be a server controlling the radiation. Find it. I'm on it. Jack in now. Yep. It's very pensive in this room, right? This looks like the place. You have to find and delete the radiation program, okay? Roger. This area has a bit of a different motif. It's a much more straightforward dungeon. There's less faffing about. Same basic enemy lineup. I don't think that changes at all. I'm not going anywhere now. You are Swiss cheese. Yeah, and the colors really only signify that there's a selective Z-axis here. If area grab asterisk makes you happy at this late stage of the game, you're using a really bad configuration. Really, I should be saying, if you're still using area grab at this point in the game, how did you get to this leg of the game? That's the real question, isn't it? Another G. You know what I can do? Make the stick a little more intuitive. There we go. It's not going to be a program advance, but it's something. Reg up one. Again, I really can't think of anything else I'd want to do my reg chip. Wow, I was lucky. I'm not gonna sneeze at that. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, R and G tend to be good codes on the whole. As do B, L, A, and a couple others. Codes like U, X, and Z tend to be very, very selective. Mostly in-game stuff. Nothing like gold hard cash. Even though there's really no place to use it right now. Not unless I were to jack out and go back to the undernet. Oh dear. That escalated very rapidly and beyond my control. Jeez. Really? You found the radiation level control program. Yeah. Oh, you guys didn't think it'd be that easy, right? Nightman, Magnet Man, and Freeze Man. Not these guys. MegaMan, triple battle routine set. Execute. Still their V1 iterations, but this is going to be markedly harder than that last batch. Ooh. That was almost my face. Thankfully, Nightman's pretty manageable, and the game is also kind enough to restore me to full health for this bit. Something I had actually not considered as I was running towards the destination. Ooh, that was lucky. Oops. Not so much. One down. This guy could actually be a real legit threat against me, so I'm going to be a little extra careful. You guys didn't see that. The magnet panels didn't mess with my actual movement, it wouldn't be so bad, but that's actually infuriating at times. Thankfully I have some advantages, chiefly that I can dismiss those annoying magnet attacks of his in one hit. Plus, I can make pretty short work of most of his other abilities. Bamboo Lance. Thankfully, I have some really good attacking chips. Jeez. This one's the real challenge, especially as I just took a crap ton of damage. Yeah, like I said, the Double Buster is actually more worth it than getting the wood affinity in the last battle. Because of course. Now, it'll probably only guard me one attack, knowing how this guy works, but better to be shielded from one attack than none. Like, precisely right there, because this battle seriously can just go straight to hell. Oh, come on! Unbelievable. Forced damage. Literally bad game design.